Hello, so I'm doing the last of March's soaps. I have all my oils and butters melted and mixed with the lye water solution. And I'm going to add the scent, which I just have a tiny bit left in these two bottles, which is bergamot, lemongrass, and then I'm going to do half of this bottle of lime. Okay, give this a quick stir. That smells good. I hope it retains the smell. Citruses can fade on you a little bit, but oh my goodness, I hope not. That smells so good. Who doesn't need a bright citrusy pick-me-up in the end of winter, right? Plus, I thought it would kind of smell like candy, like fruity candies, which is, you know, goes in the theme of Circus. So I'm going to split off some. For the uncolored portion. Set that aside. And go back to this. This is Turkish rhubarb root powder. And I mix it with some olive oil. Just get the last bits in there. Now I know it doesn't look red now, but give it some time and it will. And rhubarb root is a lot like indigo in that you want to tread lightly while you're making it. Go a little bit less than you expect. You want to gel it. And as it's on your rack curing, it's just going to get more and more red, which is really cool. Okay, so I put one on to make sure that they'll hold, and I do want them to sink a little bit more than last time so that to make sure that they really stay in good. They are heavy marbles. This soap is to honor the noble circus elephants throughout history, the ones that suffered so much and worked so hard, who just wanted to please people. And when I was a little girl, I got to actually ride one. I don't remember exactly what age I was, but my sister and I rode an elephant, a large female. Oh, and I'll never forget of just how sweet she was. And I got to be in the very front of all the other kids because I was short. And I told her, I whispered in her ear that I loved her, and she like actually looked at me out of the corner of her eye, and I pet her ear, and it just had the most wonderful ride, and I'll never forget that. So very special, very, very special animals. Okay, so I'm back in the morning, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I got actually quite nervous because the top is a little ashy and there's just a few stearic acid spots, so I was really worried. I was like, oh no, not again. But the inside is just fine, and honestly, I think it's something about rhubarb root. You get a beautiful red, but it seems like it ashes every time, so I'll learn for next time to maybe put some rubbing alcohol on the top. And so I cut one already, This is the last marble on the end, and I looked up the names of the ones I didn't know, and this marble, which is clear and has like a purpley brown white swirls inside, is called Polar Bear. And so as I cut the rest, I'll tell you the rest of their names. This one that's a translucent purple with light purple and white swirled through is called Octopus. Even show the swirl inside. Well, that's pretty. And like I said, rhubarb root will just increase in the color of the red as it goes along too. This one is a royal blue with white swirled inside, and it's called Tidal Wave. This one is a turquoise with white swirled through it too, and they're all kind of translucent. And this one is called Owl, and I've used Owl's marbles before. This one is a pearly kind of mother of pearl white background that's not translucent, that has swirls of purple, green, orange, yellow, and blue in it, and it's called Pan American. It's a really pretty marble. This one is another solid color, and its background is green, and it has swirls of orange, yellow, and brown, and it's called Dragon. Okay, might have to switch it around. With the marbles, you gotta be careful how you cut. So this is a solid colored red one with orange and yellow swirls, and it's called Odin. And this one is very pretty. I actually contemplated doing the whole soap in these because I figured it was a good one for it. It's clear. It has a big bubble inside, which is, I love when that happens, and it has yellow, red, and blue swirls throughout, and it's called Funfair. And I thought, well, that would be a perfect marble for the Circus soap. But the last minute I changed my mind and just thought that it would be pretty to have each one be unique like I've done before. Hopefully I don't have to use a knife to cut the last two here. Okay, so this one is yellow, and it has brown swirls that are almost black, and it's called Bumblebee. And this is the last one, which is orange, and it has a little bit of some yellow, blue, and brown swirls throughout, and it's called Clownfish. I'm going to trim this piece down because it's quite big. Get a sample out of it. There. All right. So now I have, as usual, my soapy glue, which is hot distilled water with little pieces of this actual soap. And I didn't have enough soap dough to do all the elephants one color, so I had to do some with indigo and some with bentonite clay. But they all have rose clay for their little decorated saddles, and they have purple clay for their little hats on top. The Circus Elephant by Catherine Worth. Does the elephant remember, in the gray light before the dawn, old noises of the jungle, in mornings past and gone? Does the elephant remember the cry of hungry beasts, the tiger and the leopard, the lion at his feast?
Do his mighty eardrums listen for the thunder of the feet of buffalo and zebra in the dark and dreadful heat? Does his majesty remember? Does he stir himself in dream of the long forgotten music of a long forgotten stream? So I will link in the description 3 really special elephant videos, one of which is about some elephants that from the Ringling Circus after they stopped using animals in I believe 2016, and they got to go to a sanctuary. So that's a really precious video along with another 2. So just again to honor the beautiful circus elephant and to, quite honestly, the good people that took care of them. I know there was a lot of really bad people that took care of elephants and did horrible things, but there was also really good people that loved them immensely and treated them kindly, and let's honor those people as well. So please check out those videos if you're interested in elephants as well. Thank you. So the circus and Peter Rabbit and Above and Below and the nice springtime gift set will all be available on the next shop update, which is on March 16th. Shop links will be listed below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.